Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I just noticed something kind of interesting. This guy, who is the ruler of Samara, has a claim on this kingdom over here. So how can we get this guy into our realm? Well, he has 31 reasons not to accept anything here. We speak the Iranian language, which is great. His opinion of us is only 47. I don't think we can get 31 reasons out of just opinion. Powerful vassal's opinion of us might be able to get us there, though. We could get up to 22 reasons for that. So if we were to send this guy a gift, it would cost us 150 gold, and that would max out his opinion. So now he's only at 8 reasons. So which of our powerful vassals dislikes us the most? That's a question we need to ask here. So we need to go into realm, vassals, sort by... Oh, we can't actually sort by power? Well, this guy's a powerful vassal at score 0. 70, 65. This guy likes us. 7. Okay, so it looks like it's mostly these two here. 70 and 65. So we could send a gift over this way. 150 gold for 33 opinion. And this would be the same. We only need 2 reasons. It's a lot of gold. This is going to delay our castle construction, but I'm still going to do it. 5 reasons now. That's interesting. Cultural acceptance minus 35. Okay. What else could we potentially do here, then? I mean, we could just conquer him. Unland him, and then invite him to our court. That's an option. One that I think I'm going to take here. We're going to declare that war, and we are going to drop a rally point here. Maybe slightly risky. We'll raise up some men-at-arms. We'll raise up a few levy troops. Actually, how many ally troops is he going to have? Potentially a lot. We'll see. Currently, okay, we've got plenty here. So that sounds good. I'm going to split off a siege force here. Mangonels, not pikemen. Mangonels and a few levy forces. There we go. These guys are going to get a siege commander. We could pay to recruit this guy. 130 gold. I don't want to pay that. That'll put us in debt very, very quickly. This guy would only be 50 gold. I still don't want to pay that. We've got this guy. There we go. So we're going to do that, and he's heading out over this direction. Sure. So we're going to look to catch these forces up over here. They're running away, which is to be expected. They're running quite quickly as well. But it actually looks like we're going to catch them in these mountains. Perfect. We are apparently known as Longshanks now, and we gain 150 prestige for that. Cool. Now, what's this guy's opinion of us at this point? Plus 90. Okay, he's still very, very okay with us. That's magnificent to see. So we win this battle. That is not shocking. We're going to come over this direction, and are we going to start a slow siege? I don't think there's a point. I think we should... Yeah, we should definitely not start a slow siege. No, don't leave. Stay there. Finish off that siege. And I want to come down and fight these forces over here. So now I'd like to go over this direction and get that castle sieged. We'll gain 50 learning lifestyle experience. Magnificent. And we're going to fight this force. No problem here. I don't know that we'll stack wipe it. This is a potential issue. Yeah, we'll make our way up there. These guys are being jerks. We'll retreat here as soon as we can. I'm just spamming the retreat button. We could not retreat. Okay, they didn't stack wipe us, and we only retreated deep. That's not too bad. Okay, so we're going to make our way up over this direction. We need to eliminate these forces, of course. Oh, we're locked in? That's awkward. Well, actually, I don't know why they decided to do this. This is a bad idea. Okay, so this siege is now over. We're going to make our way up this way. We're at 72% war score right now. And that's another victory. There is a crusade for Tahir. That is against our vassal. Okay. We'll get back to that. So, we need to get this war over. That's very clear. We're going to need to come this direction and prevent them from attacking us here. Okay. War is over. We're going to just let this battle finish. There we go. War is over. We're going to enforce those demands. And there we go. Now, I want to look at these claimants. And there's this guy. So we want to invite him to court, which he will do. We'll disband our troops. Okay, concentric castle finishing up. Now I want to... This guy is a Shari, so that is actually correct. I want to grant this directly to him. So this is... Actually, we can do it this way. It'll probably be easier to just grant the title like that. And we'll grant him all of this, actually. So that is these 3 sheikdoms. We do not have the ability to make the duchy, I don't think. Actually, we do have the cash for it. So we'll do that, and then we'll grant this guy that title. He's very happy with us for some reason. But there we go. And he has a claim on all of this. So we would do... Okay, that's very awkward. Apparently he only has a claim on this sultanate. Never mind, then. For some reason, I was under the impression that that was a claimant to the entire kingdom title. Well, this guy has 2 kingdom titles, so that is actually kind of awkward. So we'd take this kingdom title, and then we'd have to find another claimant for this one. Yeah, that's very, very awkward indeed. But we know we have a crusade coming in here. So we need to prepare for the crusade. Down over this way, I want to revoke, I think, this title here. Since we are at 10 of 10 now. There we go. We'll let our forces regenerate. I want to make sure that these are all maxed out at this moment. And they are. So that all looks good. No, I don't want to raise these. Stop it. Stop raising. Get out of here. Okay, so this crusade is for the Sultanate of Tahert, which is this kingdom title over here. Noted. So how many do they have? 36 or 34,602 so far. Now we're most of the Ashari in the world, but by no means are we all. We could potentially think about getting an alliance up over this direction. This is interesting, but would not result in an alliance. Granddaughter? Yeah, that would do it. Let's see. These are all granddaughter? Awkward. Okay, so we would go for something instead kind of like this. Yeah, that would be fine. That will cost us 900 prestige due to our unfulfilled marriage favors. That's understood. We'll do that. So we now have that alliance, and we'll be able to call this guy in to help us, in theory. He is a Muslim faith, but he's not a Shari. I'm not sure if he'd be able to join this. I don't know. We'll find out. That's going to be very interesting. We can definitely bring in holy orders. We're going to want to bank up cash, most likely. We can negotiate some alliances inside of our realm, and I'm going to do so. We'll get those alliances done there. We'll ransom all of these guys. We need all of the cash we can get our hands on right now. So there we go. How are we doing on being able to bump up our absolute crown authority? We're still 9 years away on that. Okay. So we'll see what happens with the Crusades. I would love to get... Well, we got most of our castles upgrading, right? We did manage to do that with that large amount of cash that we got. So that is good. We will get some extra troops out of that. It was really only this castle that didn't get upgraded. That's right. Yes, this is acceptable. We'll take 20 gold. Okay, that sounds good. We're not going to be declaring any wars. This is going to launch in a year. So I think at this point, we should definitely upgrade this castle, which is going to be next month's tick, and then we should bank cash after that. So we'll get that going. That's fine. When are we going to get guilds in here? 4 years? Okay. I'm thinking about whether we actually want to get guilds in 4 years or not. It kind of depends on whether the crusade is still ongoing by then. Indeed it does. Okay. So I'm just looking at these values here. They're definitely bringing a lot of troops to the table here. Yes, showing this guy in his 70 gold. I love it. We'll gain 150 renown as well. That's magnificent. We should be getting pretty close to another perk here. Eventually. So piety is something that we're going to need. How much is it going to cost us to recruit these holy orders? A decent amount. Both of these are already hired, though. Okay. For the time being, that's reasonably fine. How long until most of these that we personally hold are done upgrading? It's still a while on a lot of these. Okay. I'm a little worried about this crusade. Yeah. I'm actually quite worried about this crusade. Our troop count isn't exactly where I'd like it to be right now. If we were on absolute crown authority, that would be a big, big benefit for us. We're probably going to have to play this a little guerrilla war-y. We'll keep banking cash. And we're going to keep banking piety as well. Piety is going to be potentially a big deal. There's a concentric castle finishing. That's very, very solid. We want to have more of these finishing, particularly in the locations where we have men-at-arms stationed. All of those finishing are going to be great. So, this crusade is going to launch in 50 days here. This is going to be painful. 20 days. And I don't think we can call our ally into this, to be clear. So this war has been declared. If we lose the Kingdom of Teher, how big of a deal is that really? That's a question we need to ask here. We can probably reconquer it outside of the context of the Crusade fairly easily. So if we lose it, I feel like that's reasonably fine. But for now, we're just going to see how this goes. Now, all of these guys are involved in the war, so that's okay. 300 learning lifestyle experience. Do it. So that bumps us up to grab sanctioned loopholes. Cool. We're going to grab Scholar next. And then once we're done with that, we're absolutely switching over to Wealth Focus, right? That is absolutely going to be the plan there. So at this time, do we think we're going to be done with this crusade in 3 years? Maybe. Maybe. We'll need to wait to see when the Crusaders start to show up. And where. We see a few off over here. For the time being, we're going to play this defensively. We can't really afford to go on the offensive, but I see these guys here. This is a potential opportunity for us. We're going to raise men-at-arms here, and we're going to raise levy troops as well. So it's going to take us some time to gather here. And they're immediately walking into us. This is very rude. Sure, we'll stop gathering here. We'll stop gathering here. And we'll see if we can get out of there, but I kind of doubt it. We'll raise up over this direction. It was a greedy raise, no doubt about that. And we're going to raise here. Okay. So yeah, they're over here for right now, and we're just going to make our way out of here. I was hoping that they wouldn't do that, but they absolutely did. Okay, so we're buying some time here. for our troops to arrive. They're making their way over this way. They want to fight us. We have a lot of allies in this area. Okay, they are now working on disembarking. Now, when are our men-at-arms going to arrive? They are here now. So I'm going to split off basically all of these forces. We're going to leave a few levy troops here to keep gathering. I wish there was a way to move all. That would be really nice, but alas, there's not. We're going to do something like this, and we're going to walk this direction. These guys are going to continue to gather, and I want to put in... Ideally, actually a holy warrior would be good here. We'll put this guy in. Cool. So we're heading over this way, and we're going to catch some of these forces. Easy victory, and now we are defending in these mountains. Magnificent. Put it on the celebration pyre. There we go. Okay. So our troops are grouped up now. Ticking war score will be on our side. We just stack wiped those 16,000 troops. So that's good. That's a step in the right direction. But we've got a ways to go here. So we're going to group up over here. And we're just going to work on keeping these guys kicked out of here. If they come in piecemeal, we're going to kill them piecemeal. And this is absolutely wonderful. Now, what do we need here? A spy master? Sure, we'll put in this guy. That'll be fine for now. So we're currently at 6% war score. And we're just going to make our way down this direction. They're not going to be happy about this situation. But we're going to come in and see what we can catch here. And it looks like they're just going to let us catch them. Wild. So that's more stack wipes. And we're just continuing to head this direction and continuing to stack wipe them. Now, I see them landing over here with a more sizable force. I would like to catch these guys down here and continue to stack wipe. Stack wipes are absolutely what we want here. Beautiful. These guys are locked into coming into us. Absolutely magnificent here. We are wiping so many of them. Okay, we're at 46% war score right now, guys. This is going really well. We need to come up and eliminate some of these guys up this way. And they have quite a lot of forces coming in here. If we check here, though, we have eliminated a huge chunk of their forces. I want to make our way up this way and continue to stack wipe some of these small units. That is our goal here. They're trying to run, and they're going to get some sieges done over this way, I think. But we're just continuing to stack wipe so much here. We're going to keep running up this direction. Sure, we'll pay the royal court a visit. Distrust of friendship? Sure, we'll put a stop to it. Okay. So we are chasing up over this direction. We're going to catch more of their forces here. So at this point, what are they at for troop count? 98,000 to 93,000. This is going really, really well. This is going too well. It shouldn't be going this well. It's going almost suspiciously well. But I mean, they're so spread out. There's very little they can do. They're trying to pile in here, but they're too late. And this is not going to go well for them. We might not stack wipe all of these, to be clear. But this might end the war. This is a really bad fight for them. War's over. We just won the crusade. That's insane. We won the crusade in a year and a half. Outnumbered 3-2. With barely any losses. Look at how powerful we still are. I love it. That was so good. More specifically, the Crusaders played that so badly. They needed to group up. We just took advantage of the fact that they were all separated. That was so easy. So at this point, we want to come over to here, and we want to declare war on this guy with this emir's claims. So this is going to be slightly awkward for us, to be sure, but we want this sultanate, and then we're going to go after the other sultanate. It's going to be interesting to see how that ends up going. So we're going to declare this war, and we're going to raise up our forces somewhere around here. So we'll raise our men-at-arms, we'll raise levy troops. I again should have looked at how much he's going to have. 30,000 for now, assuming no allies. Okay, a max of 32,000, call it. This is more than enough. So we're going to head on in and take his capital of Mosul. He's raising up forces, but he doesn't have all that much. So we see them down over this way. We're going to split off a siege force here. It's going to be in some minor amounts of danger if he outmaneuvers us, which is a possibility. But we're going to grab these guys and just head straight on down. Yeah, we're going to take attrition here. 1,800 casualties is not amazing, but I want to just fight these guys when they're all spread out like this. So now the question is he going to go up and attack this? But no, he's going to pile in here, and he should not do this. This is very bad for him. Okay, so I don't know where they're retreating to. Apparently we're ill. We'll send for a physician. Okay, we're going to continue chasing this guy. 450 gold. That's fine, actually. We got all those concentric castles done. We're even worse now. Gross. That's unfortunate. So our health is good, though. We should recover from this. We're only 31. Okay, so they retreated up over this direction. We're going to continue to make our way up there. We're going to take his capital here. Okay, they're going this direction. Sure. Now they're going here. This is a bad place for them to go, but okay. Do we have a siege commander for here? We should. Yes, this guy. Fantastic. We're going to get a battle of about half of his force here. And that's actually stack wipe. But he did get reinforcements there before we got the full stack wipe off. Regardless, it's still stack wiped, even with the reinforcements. I love it. So we're at 64% right now. At this point, I'm going to split this army in half, and we're just going to head over here. So if we look at the actual war goal here, it looks like we're going to get more than what was highlighted. It looks like we're going to get these three as well. And this county too. So 4 more counties than I thought that we were going to get. That's fine. We're very happy about that. We're at 76% war score right now. His score capped. Yeah, we're battle score capped here. This is a Mercs group. Okay. That's not a problem. Hopefully we recover from this illness. That should be hopefully a thing. But yeah, that's going to be for a year until 4 October. Okay. So we're going to finish up this siege here. No problem whatsoever there. At this point, that's going to put us at 89%. I'm going to walk up over here. I'm going to come down and eliminate this band. We're probably not going to get these sieges done before the war is over. And I see these guys gathering over here. So we should definitely make our way up there. This siege can continue. It's fine. Probably not going to actually do anything, but it's kind of an insurance policy, I guess. We do have access to Scholar at this point, and we will certainly take that. Now I want to move over to Wealth Focus. We know we've got some cash issues, and just moving to Wealth Focus will definitely improve that. 93% war score right now. And we should be about 4 months away. Sure, show this guy in and his 75 renown. We're very happy to get that. We're no longer ill, which is great. We do still... Actually, we no longer have the bad treatment either. So that's perfect. We recovered. And we're at 93% war score here. 3 months. Yeah, by the time this siege finishes, the war will be over. Cool. I can't believe that crusade went as well as it did. That was insane. Absolutely bonkers that the way that they fought that. Beautiful. So we'll disband our troops. Looks like this did not come to us, but these 3 did. Okay, so that's absolutely great. Looking in at the Persian Empire at this point, we need quite a lot more. So that, of course, means that we would need to attack this guy. And there's only the one claimant who would come to our court. I'm not going to do this yet. Why? We're truced with this guy. And we're truced with him for how long? It's in here somewhere. So, 5 years. Okay. So, we'll come back. If we don't press that guy's claim, he'll leave our court, and we might not be able to get him back. So, I'm going to leave him where he's at for right now. I would like to offer some vassalage down over this way, but I think for the moment, how close are we to guilds? We're actually really close to guilds here. 47 days on that. So I think that we should absolutely be focused on getting buildings constructed once guilds comes in. And that'll also allow us to do upgrades, right? Right? We'll be able to do upgrades for our temples and cities. We need windmills for that. Oh, okay. That's interesting. The tooltip is a little deceptive then, in that case. Simple windmills and undershot windmills and a building slot, but it doesn't say that that's what you need to upgrade cities and temples. I assumed that you needed this because unlocks all high medieval era economic buildings, but okay, in that case we should switch over to windmills. We're still going to get guilds in like 6 months. That'll give us a building slot, which is fine, but that'll give us some time to work up some gold here. Now, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to get windmills fairly early on, or not fairly early on. We're going to get windmills eventually. We're going to get guilds fairly early on, but 10 years from windmills at this point, so that's okay. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kintogan, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. I still can't believe how well that crusade went. That was insane.